All right, listen. You're a big guy. I've been having big problems with Ari Samson. I don't know what I can do to get rid of him, but it seems like you're the best option right now. I got everything we agreed on. Everything right here, so all that to get rid of Ari Samson tonight. What are you doing? Get out of here. What are you doing?
All right, here comes Ari Samson.
Mr. Mediocre.
No.
Yes,
No.
Mr. Mediocre.
Mr.
Making
Mediocre
his way down to
was
the ring.
victorious in the main event last week against Mikey Every Night, as he has been quite a bit recently.
Yeah,
Mediocre is the last thing that you can describe Ari Samson with.
I heard
Ari
you-
Samson on a fast rise. I don't have time to hear what you're saying right now. It's Ari Samson's time, and this is maybe the biggest opportunity of this young man's career.
You were saying Mikey Every Night lost a step.
That's not what I said at all. I said Ari Samson.
After the mic, look at this guy.
That's enough. We got to talk about Brute VanSlyke.
Of
My
course.
goodness, Killer Kowalski trained. I'll tell you what, going across this country as hired gun Dink, just literally destroying people with that massive lariat. Stan Hansen endorsed lariat. Not many people get the endorsement from the man Stan Hansen on a lariat. Brute VanSlyke is one of those men. And I'll tell you what.
You're talking about hired gun.
A hired gun for sure.
You
Look
see
at
what
the
happened.
size of this guy.
You see what happened before this match took place here.
Yeah, we won't get into that right
Coob's
now.
Mania is sick and tired of Mr. Mediocre, as I am too.
Well, why doesn't he do something about it? Why doesn't he step in the ring? Ari Samson would fight anybody at any time. What's Coop's problem? Why isn't Coop's man enough to get in the ring and handle this the way we do here?
Sometimes you don't have to when you got money like Coob's has.
Yeah, and this has created an interesting situation for young Ari Samson. I mean, a deck of cards that really nobody wants to be dealt. Look across
Look at
the
the
ring.
size.
Yeah, massive size difference here. Brute VanSlyke is a straight-up world-traveled beast. Ari Samson's never fought anybody like this.
Well, that's the sound of the bell, and that means let's go here. Ho ho.
I'll tell you what, not only is Brute VanSlyke a beast, Brute VanSlyke's got an engine the size of a semi that can keep going and going and going. Ari Samson's got to be real careful here and just really pick his spots. So big, says Brute VanSlyke, and that is an understatement. Look at the size of this monstrosity. When you couple that with training by Killer Kowalski, and this is a package that, I tell you what.
The guy who trained Triple H.
That's the guy who trained Triple H and many other of the greatest wrestlers in the history of this business. Brute VanSlyke being one of them. Ari Samson, like I said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but man, he's got to pick his spots. And he's doing just that, trying to use that speed, that stick and move. That's the only way Samson's got a shot here.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't agree with you much, but that's exactly what he has to do tonight to get a W over him.
Having a surprising, never mind, I talked way too. Look at the strength tossed into the corner by Brute VanSlyke.
Oh, no.
Impact. Getting out of the way, though. Sticking and moving. Ari Samson doing all he can. Look at this power of Brute VanSlyke. And down.
Effortless. That was just an effortless throw and catch by Brute.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, the strength of Brute VanSlyke cannot be underestimated. I just want to show you this real quick. Watch how just effortlessly he caught Ari Samson. That is nuts for a man to be that strong.
A grown man being caught like that, like a football.
Yeah, Ari Samson looks small in this contest, but he's more than an average-sized human being.
He sure
Bigger
is.
than a lot of individuals in this world today. But he looks like a straight-up child, and they're with a guy like Brute VanSlyke.
Oh, no effect. Wow. Frying pan-sized hands going across the chest of Mr. Mediocre.
Ari's just got to get out of the way because these oh my, that's enough to stop anybody from making a statement. My goodness, Wheels.
Sent him to his knees.
Absolutely. Ari's got to stick and move. Every time he takes a shot at Brute VanSlyke, it just makes the man angrier at this point. Well, at this point, it looks like my man Cubes might be getting his money worth out of hired gunning here.
It sure does.
It doesn't change the fact that Cubes is the most
Cubes,
It's Cubes.
not Cubes.
It's Cubes. Get it right.
I did.
The
And I know.
The only man banned from every Marriott across this globe, not just in the United States.
Yeah, right. He gets presidential suites.
Yeah, right. All right.
Right at the very top. Just like
My goodness.
just like where he is on the Daddy Yeah roster at the very top.
Wheels, that backbreaker, so abrupt. Did you see the angle at which Ari was slammed into the knee of Brute VanSlyke there?
Yeah, I did. And I'm starting to think, I think it might be wise that Mr. Mediocre just throws in the white flag here.
First of all,
Right?
enough.
That's what I'm saying.
You froze. You're calling the man Mr. Mediocre.
Damn
you
right.
You don't have the cojones to get in there with a guy like Brute VanSlyke. So until you have those cojones, you should really leave that kind of stuff behind. Because Ari Samson's twice the man you've ever been or ever will be. Clearly right here. Oh no! Like a freight train, there is nothing poor Ari could do.
If you're going to be dumb, you got to be tough.
That's a great quote from the boys over at Jackass, and it rings true. And we're seeing that here tonight. Ari Samson definitely lives up to that. Man, you see that impact?
Running into a brick freaking wall.
The Genesis Gaming and Hobby Replay illustrating the sheer force that is Brute VanSlyke.
You might as well just put every move here on replay because he is dominating.
He's got a hold of Ari Samson's kidney right here. Those frying pan hands also can squeeze quite a bit. He's going to rip the man's kidney out of his body.
Either that or start gnawing on a rib.
You get a premature kidney failure caused by squeezing. I don't think a kidney's meant to be squeezed with that sort of force.
Absolutely not.
What's
But
Ari Samson got to do right now? What can he do to get out
Run.
of this predicament?
Run! What do you mean? What does he got to do? He's got to run. Get out of there.
Is that even an
Call
option
it-
at this point?
Yes.
You can't even get separation.
Right here. Turn your back to him and get the hell out of
Ari
there.
Samson's not going to do that. Oh, no, wait a minute. Ari on the go behind. Drop kick right on the button.
Like you said, though.
Oh, wait a minute. Watch for it. Big splash caught Brute VanSlyke. Brute's
He's
wobbled.
stumbling, yeah.
There it is. Take the knee out.
Bring him down to size, Ari
There
says.
you go. Ari off the ropes. Got him with a shining wizard right between the eyes. Upset. Here we go. That's it to cover the count. No. No.
Lifting the tree trunk leg up there took some effort.
Man, I thought for sure Ari Samson was just about to shock the world. Watch this impact on that shining wizard.
It's no shock to me that Brute kicked right out of it.
Barely enough for a 2 count, though. Brute VanSlyke still with tons of gas in the tank, and that spells trouble for Samson, who says bring it on. Ari not going to back down. You got to admire the moxie of this kid, don't you, Wheels?
Sure.
Oh, no.
Clawing him. He's got the claw out.
Right on top of the head.
This is great. Wow.
I have never seen a claw slam like that before. Crash and burn. That's it. It's academic.
Good night.
No, Ari
Home.
Samson's still got life.
What in the hell is this man thinking kicking out?
He's thinking he's still got an opportunity, and he's a grappler's trained guy, so he's not going to quit. Just watch this again.
Look at Brute VanSlyke here telling him, kid, just stay down.
You know, what's unbelievable to me about this contest is the sheer amount of high-impact highlights we've seen in such a short period of time for Brute VanSlyke.
Look at the man's size.
All right, Ari Samson off the ropes. Lariato! That's it. That is it.
Oh, man. I hope a medic is nearby.
Yeah, this is it.
There he is, life.
Oh, come on.
And lifting up Ari Samson is Brute VanSlyke, and he is not done putting out the punishment that he wants.
Watch this massive lariat from Brute VanSlyke. All that weight tossed right into it. Man, Ari Samson crumbled. He's going for a tip right now from Poops.
He held up his hand and put like money. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
We know what this means.
Tribute to the late, great Brody Lee.
Yeah.
Bam! Oh, man.
Almost through the damn ring.
You can see shockwaves go through Ari Samson's body as he went off the mat.
Oh,
And again, all right, now this is just getting ridiculous.
He's having fun.
Just end the match. This is over. You won 5 minutes ago.
You know how a cat finds a mouse in the wild and likes to play with it before he kills it?
What does that have to do with any of this?
This is what he likes to do. He likes to toy with his opponent and beat him senseless until he is ready to call it quits.
Now, this is a place for athletic competition. There is no room for this sort of garbage here at Grapplers Anonymous. Brute
Oh,
VanSlyke,
no, there is. and I'm loving it, and I'm sure the fans are loving it too.
Maybe
is
not,
great.
but Ari Samson is dead to the world, and what has VanSlyke got planned now? Up to that second rope. Ari Samson not moving a single bit.
I might have slipped a couple of 20s into that big stack of money that
Coombs had. I wouldn't be surprised when you've been running away from him. Tribute to Big Van Vader. This is going to hurt. Crunch. My
yeah,
God.
This is awesome.
Ari Samson has been
He
smushed.
is lifeless.
Knocked into next week, maybe next month.
Pulling him up yet again.
Still not enough.
Third time. Maybe the third time's a charm for him. One
Right.
more. Yes, one
Our
more.
official really ought to consider just stopping this contest right now. Ari Samson has not replied at all. Checking on him right now. That is by far the right decision. Your winner by knockout, Brute VanSlyke. My goodness.
Talk about dominant fashion, too.
Oh, here comes the biggest
who was
piece of
that?
trash in Daddy Yet Productions.
There he is. There is
The most
Coombs.
punchable face in the world of professional wrestling.
Coombs Mania is running wild tonight.
Hopefully he made payment to Brute VanSlyke.
Oh, you've seen the payment. You know, cash only, baby.
I guess a deal's a deal. This is ridiculous.
There it is. The deal is done.
I'll tell you what, I hope this is the last time we see something like this here, because this isn't what we're built on. And I'll tell you what, I can't wait until Ari Samson is awake from this mess and has his way with Coombs.
What's Coombs saying here? Oh.
Disrespect.
I love it.
That's all that comes out of the mouth, out of this punk.
Oh.
A punk. He's a straight up punk, Wheels. I'm just going to say
Well, do something. If you got the brass, go and do something about it. You talking all that
I don't
trash.
have to do something about it. Ari Samson's going to wake up. There is going to be another day. This is not over.
And we still got a main event. It's up next.
Stay tuned.